Hello, and welcome to my much overdue Chapter 6 of the Scale Spitfire Mark 9 build. This is the final chapter of the build, and at the end there is a short video of the Maiden flight. This chapter will cover the painting of the model, the camouflage painting, also the application of the decals, and some weathering attempts that I made on this. Early on, I made the decision that this would be a full camo treatment. The plan showed a camo layout that I liked, so I decided that I would go with that. These next series of pictures show the buildup of the camouflage scheme that I had decided to use. The paint I was using was ordinary exterior house latex paint. The application was with an ordinary touch-up spray gun. This was done entirely freehand, no masking of those lines, all done by freehand. Here you can see the decals have been applied. With the decals applied, it was now time to start some of my weathering attempts. Here I used some chalk and some dry brushing techniques. The results, while not perfect, suited me and I was very pleased. After my attempts at weathering the airframe were complete, I completely sprayed the full model with a couple of mist coats of satin finish clear. These pictures show the finished result. It should be noted that the aircraft registration letters are actually my initials, not something I get from any registry. So, with the airplane now ready for flight, it's time to get the weight and balance perfected. Despite my attempts to keep the tail feathers light, it still came out tail heavy. My first attempts with the weights at the extreme front of the cowling came out less than perfect. The wooden brackets holding the nose weight were insufficient during engine operations, and they basically broke. What else needed to be done? I decided to sand cast some lead so that it would fit tightly to the firewall. Here you can see the mold and also the finished product. Unfortunately, all that work was for naught, as I ended up trimming most of that off, as can be seen in these two pictures. So now it's the final setup for all those control surface throws. Finally, the throws are set, the exponentials are set. It's just about time to take it to the field. Here I am at the field, getting ready for the Maiden. Yes, the cowling is off, brand new engine. I want to make sure it's running smoothly and easy to get at. I hope you have enjoyed this build. I enjoyed presenting it, and now you are ready for the video of the Maiden flight. Thank you again.
Hand sculpted lead weight. I said, yeah, I used a acetylene torch. That's the one, if you've seen the Facebook, I made a casting, a sand casting. And of course what happened was it was too heavy by quite a bit.
So you had to grind.
Well, I just took the torch. I put it out with the torch, and I just put a can underneath to catch the lead, and I just kept melting it off until I got the weight I wanted to. It was trial and error. It was difficult because what I started with was a 5-pound
block.
Diver's what they call it, belt weight, and so I couldn't just set that on there. I had to get pieces to get the right amount.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I've had
The other thing you could have done is with a bigger motor, and that would have offset the weight.
and that's the biggest one they recommend. I had some issues with the motor. This little light here is supposed to be one of those
Little light.
well, it's not on because I disconnected it, but it's part of the optical kill switch,
Oh,
so you can kill it from there, right?
Mhm.
But what was happening was it was intermittent. I was running the thing, and
Get a
then it would stop, and then it would like skip, right? And every time it skipped, the light would flash.
Does
off.
that came with your engine?
No, I bought that extra. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to check the wires for nicks and stuff.
Well, I think I'm just going to pull it out and get rid of it. It wasn't that expensive to start off with.
Yeah, maybe get a better one.
Yeah, I just connected it now, so basically right now all it's got for stop is the kill switch. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's see if we can get this baby started. half the battle, these big things, is moving them around.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, she
I'll
looks,
be your-
she looks
I'll be
even
your
bigger on the
Yeah. Holy cow. Oh, no cowl for the Maiden?
No cowl for the
No, not for the Maiden. I looked. If the engine hasn't had a lot of running onto it, and the cowl is really tight,
Yeah.
not a lot of room for air to get around. So I figured the first couple of flights I'll leave it
It'll
off.
get better cooling that
It'll
way.
get better.
It
Oh,
broke
much
in the
better.
engine, eh?
Not really.
Not really.
It's
Partially.
I'd say it's run about maybe 25 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
something
So
like
leaving the
that.
cowl off, it'll get better air.
That's what I'm hoping
Keep
anyway.
it cooler.
Yeah. Okay.
Here, your fuel pump.
Can I get a look at that again?
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little control panel.
Look at that.
I've seen that before.
It actually came from Hobby King.
I was going to say.
But
But Hobby King had them, and also Banggood had them
Yep.
for a bit. Them little panels.
And now you can get them just about any hobby shop has them. They're exactly the same as that.
They're made in China.
Yeah. Okay.
Choke. Has a choke.
Yeah.
What's that noise?
Yeah, it's the digital servos,
Okay.
and they make that kind of a noise.
It almost sounds like you got a fuel pump.
First start of the day is always a tough one.
Especially when it's cold.
Gorgeous. Man, sounds good. Yeah. Slowed her right down there. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Stable.
That's pretty good flow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not going to work this time. I'm just trying to see the flap.
Yeah. Oh.
I knew that was coming.
Oh.
And the prop.
Little bumpy.
Yeah.
Well, it ripped one's clean right off. And it might have bent the other one. Did it break the prop too?
Oh yeah. I heard that when it went.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh well.
Yeah.
All good flight except for the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it don't look, well, it probably would land better if it wouldn't have bounced.
Yeah.
It's that bounce that did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I took that.
Yeah, it ripped one right out.
Oh, it bent it right off.
Yeah, it ripped it right out.
Ripped it right off. Okay.
The other one, I don't.
It's right over there. I can see it from here.
Oh yeah, the piece.
Yeah, and this one's split. And that's the. Oh, it didn't split, but it bent too.
They're hollow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Hobby King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, well.
Actually,
It's not that bad.
no, did it pull right off?
Yeah,
It just
slides on. The actual mount is still good. So that didn't break. It's just a matter of replacing this part. And I gotta get it with a beefier gear. I don't know how I can make it beefier.
I don't know.
The problem with these is this is right at the maximum. So it's up to 25 pounds. That's about what this weighs.
Yeah, so you need something that'll take 30 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so one more time so I can remember when I watch the video. PICA Spitfire 89-inch wingspan.
Yep.
And what was the other thing?
DLE 55.
DLE 55.
That's the motor?
Yep.
Yeah. Engine, I should say.
Yep. Yeah.
And the landing gear was the flaw.
Well, the landing wasn't very smooth to start off with.
Yeah.
A smooth landing, you might get away with it, but that's not a crazy landing.
No, that wasn't that bad.
That wasn't that bad, and it failed badly. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the. Well, I made it so I could transport the thing easily. Because they.
Yeah.
It's just too weak. It's too big.
Yeah,
One piece. It was just way too big.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now this one's going to be a bit of a pain.
We need a hand.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just kind of hold this up till I get the.
Yeah.
That would help. That's right there. So get her started. I didn't bother bringing the cut. There's plates that go over this too. I didn't bother bringing them today. I figured I'd just be one flight, and as it turned out, it was just one flight.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, got that down there. Pressure just over there.
Oh, you tie it on? Is that what?
Well, I had a string on here in case it fell back inside.
Okay.
Originally, what I do is I just use the tape now.
Ah, I
It holds
gotcha.
just as well. There it is.